Hello. Once again I come before you as a representative of the Illuminati. You may call me the Man. Well, this week's topic comes to us from space. Can we add that echo in? Space. No? It makes me seem silly. Space, and there's no echo. Like, you know, the 80s. Like, it comes to us from space. This week, there was a huge solar flare. Now, you may have heard of it, you may not have, but we did that. And it's actually quite impressive. I don't know. You know, we haven't been able to figure out this whole weather modification thing. And we've been working on this for years. Matter of fact, the very first video I ever did was to apologize for those blackbirds that got killed because of the weather machine that didn't quite work. And that was a long time ago. Wow. Been doing these for quite a while. But and then we thought we were onto something with the whole dark lightning thing. You remember that? The dark lightning with the gamma burst, and we thought that was the key to the whole thing. We were really wrong about that. That was a huge mistake, and we almost lost Hawaii, but it's still there. I promise. Anyway, yes, so we're still working on that, and you know, it's tough to do weather modification because everything's involved with it. It's even tougher to do solar flare activity, and that is why we are in such a good mood today. We're so happy that we were able to do it because we just saved the entire planet from a horrible space virus. That's right, we did it. You are alive today watching this video because of those solar flares, and we really dodged a bullet on that one. And of course now we have the technology to be able to do it anytime we need to. So we're very happy about that too. We heard about this virus from our friends from beyond the stars. And you know, of course the gray aliens who live here, they told us about the results of the virus. They're huge about microbial and bacteriological systems. You know that, right? I mean, if you watch the gray alien video, it turns out they're all cloned from the same gray alien who just wanted to catalog every bit of bacteria and microbe life in the universe. Realized, of course, he couldn't do that. He wouldn't live that long, and so he just copied himself, and then those copies made copies. And so they're all just copies and copies and copies of each other, and most of them have settled in Hollywood and New York, and that's why most of your movies and your television don't have any original ideas, because they don't do original ideas. They do focused, you know, let's do the same thing over and over again to varying degrees of success. That's what they do. So anyway, yeah, we covered all that in another video. Well, they're experts on this kind of stuff, and so we went jumping around trying to figure out this whole alien ambassador thing with the, you know, the hair on President Trump. There's a whole video on that too. Anyway, so while we were jumping around, we hear this space cloud is coming to us and it's full of virus. And so we contacted them and they said, oh yeah, hey, that's coming this way. We're leaving. And so, no, we had another suggestion, and we found some technology in the whole Anunnaki files. They had a little bit of it. The Anunnaki themselves showed up and gave us a switch that actually works. I mean, you have to combine the stuff. Anyway, boop, pop it toward the sun, solar flares. So we had two that we're really proud of, the X 2.2 solar flare, and then like 18 minutes later the X 9.3 solar flare. So if you don't know too much about solar flares, X is like the biggest magnitude you can get. I mean, it's just really huge. And of course there's a vast difference between 2.2 to 9.3, but it was that last one that did it. As the virus was getting closer and closer to our planet and basically freaking us all out, here came the solar flare and just burned it right up before it could enter our atmosphere. It feels good to have a win, you know, especially a win this big. I mean, we're talking about the end of all life on this planet. Everything that was carbon based, people, animals, plants, all of the stuff. I wonder if the rock people would have had a problem because they're silicone based. I haven't told you about the rock people yet, have I? You know what? Forget that. Yeah, no rock people. Rock people. Who said anything about rock people? Back to the wind. Yeah, so we didn't warn you guys because there's no point you guys worrying about it, and you know, your last days on this planet being all full of misery. Oh, we're gonna die. And there's no point in that. But that's when you actually contracted the virus. You probably would live a few more heartbeats, and then you're probably just kind of wondering what's wrong, and then you'd be dead. So no, that was not, we didn't want to spread that kind of panic. We just wanted to take care of it, and we did. We took care of it. Because we in the Illuminati we're looking out for you. That's what we do. We're trying to make the whole world a more kind and gentle place in which to live, and make sure that humanity reaches its potential among the stars. That's our mission. And you can help us on that mission if you would just, I don't know, when you walk outside your house, and see your neighbor, just smile and be friendly, wave at him. All the hands, fingers, not just one or two, depending upon where you live. It might be considered an insult. All the, hi. You could do that. And another thing you could do is you could leave a question or comment or congratulations in the comment section below. We don't get congratulations a whole lot. We get a lot of other stuff, but congratulations, usually not so much. And one more thing you could do is when you walk outside your house, in your apartment, your tent, wherever you happen to dwell, you look up there in the sky and you see all those chemtrails blazing up there. Why, we in the Illuminati would just suggest that you relax and breathe deeply.